Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of my United States Victoria 3 series. As I stated in the first episode, our main push is for the achievement Go West, where we have all three of these states with 250k plus population. That's my primary goal. My secondary goal is to try and get the 100 incorporated states, but that is a lesser one. I don't know if that one's actually going to happen. I am going to start incorporating a couple of these states that I can. A lot of them are already incorporated, but the ones that are filled out that aren't, I might as well incorporate them. I think we're good there. South America did fine, or Central America finally broke up. Our infamy is gone, and we did just suffer quite the defeat at the hands of the British and Mexicans. It was a close war. If Britain didn't join in, we wouldn't have had any issues, but because of that, Britain lost their war to King. So, I don't know why the British joined. It was really annoying and really frustrating. I will get my trade agreement back with them if possible. So hopefully that'll help us out. But otherwise, I could drop taxes a little bit, but that would really reduce our money, so I don't think I want to. We are not enacting any laws, so let's see if we can enact a new law. So we want to look, it would be really nice to get up to multiculturalism. We have to get rid of the slavery first though, so I think pushing through this might be our best option. We'll see if how upset the planners get about it. Jack the Ripper. Looks like we're gonna have to bring this murderer to justice. We have an uprising. That is a good sign. I really like seeing that. I'm going to mobilize my generals. And we are going to send them all in from different angles, I think. They're probably all going to attack from the same direction. Whatever. Oh, they surrendered. Alright. Good enough. Well, that will at least help us, with our colonization. I mean, I can already look to incorporate these states as well, with North and South Dakota. We're doing good money-wise. Should we bring in nitroglycerin? First off, textile mills, crafting... No, can't do that yet. Glassworks, ceramics. We could bring in ceramics. Let's do that. Okay, so here, we want to see nitroglycerin would be quite expensive. I'm going to bring it into our sulfur mines. And then we're going to want to set our chemical plants to make explosives, which we also are going to need coal for, so we're going to want to work on our coal production as well. A rousing speech captivates the public. Enactment success chance is very useful. The Indian removal. Let's continue to push Cherokee Protestant peasants to Oklahoma. We'll incorporate Florida too. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so with no infamy, I think it would be a good idea to try and puppet nations in Central America. I think that would be helpful. So I'm going to try and puppet Costa Rica, since they're the smallest nation. Hopefully they'll just surrender. Oh, they did. They surrendered so fast. We'll check our infamy. 3.5. I'm just going to keep pushing for now. We'll push towards Nicaragua. I would like to get this southern border with Mexico so I can attack them from 2 directions. Alright, so New Granada and Guatemala are going to jump into this one. Guatemala, I want a puppet, so I'm going to set that to puppet. I'm going to push for war reparations on New Granada. I'm going to mobilize my generals. Okay, so more people are jumping in. El Salvador and the Mosquito Kingdom. So I can puppet El Salvador. And the Mosquito Kingdom, I'm going to conquer. Because I believe they're a protector to Great Britain, and that's going to be useful for us. And as long as no major powers jump into this war, we're going to be in good shape. Okay, so there we go. Military-wise, we have 3 extra units in Dixie. So who's my Dixie general? Is it you? Let's promote him. He'll get some extra battalions. Okay, we have an election going on now. So it looks pretty tight so far, but the Progressive Party seems to be in the lead. The Progressive Party is the armed forces and the bourgeoisie. Interesting. Okay, we're pushing into Guatemala. We're pushing into New Granada. Let's go with the success chance, or should I go with more loyal lists? We'll go with the success chance. And we are pushing in both directions quite easily. I'm going to have to do a naval invasion of Guatemala. We can go ahead and lower our budget again. We have banned slavery. So now that slavery is banned, we just need to wait a couple years and that'll pass. So do I want to give the Whigs momentum or the Democratic Party momentum? The election's in 7 days. I would want to give the Democratic Party momentum because I want the Progressive Party to win. So Abraham Lincoln is now President of the United States. We have to reform government. We'll bring his party on board. The industrialists really weaken our government, so we don't want to do that. This is probably the best we're going to get. Oh, if we take out the Whig Party, we're actually even better off. But they're both very loyal to me, so I think I'm going to leave that in place. You guys can push... what, here? Alright, so unproductive trade routes, let's get rid of those. All we're building is this last paper mill, so let's look at our market and see what else we should build. Clippers. Clippers is the only thing we have a shortage of right now, so let's build some shipyards. North Carolina, that seems like a good place. We'll build up 5 shipyards in North Carolina. Okay, Nicaragua has been puppeted. Now, I need to do a naval invasion, so he doesn't have anybody to do it with. You do, so here you go. Take this general and naval invade. Okay, there we go. We've conquered the Mosquito Kingdom, which that is useful for us because they were a protectorate of Great Britain, I believe, and that means that Great Britain no longer has a protectorate over them. The rural folk, they are pretty loyal. I think I want to keep them loyal. He is fighting to establish a new front, and it looks like he succeeded. And then immediately failed. Let's focus our entire force then down here. Push New Granada. Take the... Take the war-ups from them. Hopefully they back down soon. We have a native uprising. Trail of Tears. Alright, so I should send a general up there. Just to take care of that. We'll continue to push them into Oklahoma. Okay, New Granada has capitulated. That is perfect. So now we need to do naval invasions. We'll do one in El Salvador. I will send my other general. Oh, did I lose a general? I did. So I need to recruit another general, I guess. So New England HQ should definitely get one. We will go with August Dudley. I will mobilize him. And we are going to send him up here to help. We're going to push this through real fast, get rid of this war. A cryptic letter from the Ripper. We lose 10 legitimacy. Okay, we'll easily at this point push our front, I believe. No, maybe not. He immediately pushed us back off of it. Alright. I should be able to do 2 naval invasions now. So I'll do one from up here. And then we'll do the other one from this direction. And then our last general, I'm going to get ready to push him in here as soon as a new front is established. Did they already push it back? Okay, we've annexed that. That's very good. We can now consider incorporating Montana, since we have that full state, and Wyoming. Why not? I'm going to start colonizing up here in Canada. Push our colonial interests up north. Meanwhile, we are also colonizing this stuff down here. Alright, so we've established 2 new fronts. I need to get more soldiers down here fast. There we go. Alright, now there we go. El Salvador capitulates. Guatemala will capitulate. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that war is finally over. Let's check out our infamy. We're doing pretty good. We have revoked slavery. So can we? Yes, let's go towards multiculturalism, because that is going to be a big help to growing our country. I was going to say, let's incorporate Minnesota as well. There is a diplomatic play. Great Britain is annexing Upper Canada. Wow, really? They're annexing Upper Canada. Okay. Seems like kind of a crazy thing to do. Let's check our market and see if we need to build anything else. Tea is expensive, but there is no demand for it, so I don't even know why we would care. So we are kind of, at this point, looking at low market access in North Carolina. Let's deal with that. First off, yeah, we don't have canneries. Okay, so North Carolina. Build a couple ports in there. And then I'm also going to build up some more barracks. So Pennsylvania, Ohio, New York, Kentucky, North Carolina, Virginia, Tennessee. Build up a whole lot of barracks. Really want to grow our army. More hardline foreign policy towards Mexico due to our poor relations. Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to be going pretty hard after Mexico. I should stop that. Oh, Great Britain did annex them. Liberia. Puppeting them gives very little infamy, so let's just try and get this done real fast. Hopefully no one major joins them, and they just immediately join. The Ashanti did. That's not really concerning. I guess we'll go ahead and mobilize our generals and send them... Nope. Or send them to a front whenever there's one established. Indian removal. Keep pushing. And, oh, we need to naval invade, so let's see if this goes any better. Alright, quick war. Afro-American customers not wanted. Liberia should surrender very quickly. We'll declare some extra interests, and then we're going to want to establish colonies when we can. And we have puppeted Liberia. So we are reputable still. If we go to our journal, we can click Manifest Destiny. That's going to give us infamy, but it tells everybody that we want Mexico. I'm going to start improving my relations with Liberia again now that I've puppeted them. And I guess we'll improve with England as well. And maybe even Brazil. We might be able to use Brazil to really encourage our conquering of South America. Intelligentsia or the planters. I don't think I'm going to want to upset the planters any more than I already am. Yeah, the intelligentsia can afford it, so we'll let them take it. Ripper has more victims. Let's fund a larger investigation. We have an input goods shortage of iron, so we need some iron mines. Or we need to use nitroglycerin in our iron mines. We'll do it in our lead mines too. I will push both of them up as well. Okay, yeah, we're not going to be able to enact. We still have a chance, so hopefully we can get it enacted. We are going to want to let our infamy die down before we really push into Mexico. Could push to puppet Honduras as well. That's a little bit of infamy though, and I really am just trying to get rid of it for the moment. Extra maximum cash reserves should be useful. Unproductive trade route for ammunition. We have expensive iron, expensive ammunition, small arms, and artillery. Do we have an arms industry, and how large is it? First off, we could go for the Bessemer process, but that'd be costly. I don't know if we want to do water tube boilers yet, because that's going to lower our workers. Don't want to do craftsman sewing. Okay, where's our arms industry? So here. Smoothbore cannons. They're going to be a little more expensive, but I'm going to do it. And then, yeah, we'll just build up like 7 arms industry buildings, and that should really help out our economy there as well. So we've definitely grown some in this episode, puppeting some of the countries that we have interest in. Is there any chance we could push for any alliance? No one really wants to ally us. Great Britain would do it for obligation, but I don't think I want to give them an obligation. So I think that is a good place to call this episode. If you enjoyed the episode, I would appreciate a like. If you really enjoyed it, I would appreciate a subscription, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Goodbye.